We're here at West Bend Country Club. So this was quite the renovation project this year. We had slated to open up about 14 different areas on the golf course, which was going really well through the first week. We opened up 8 of those areas, and unfortunately Mother Nature had much different plans. We took 16 inches of rain in the next 16 days, roughly, and we ended up scrapping the final 6 areas that we were going to actually work on. Our architect and shaper was on a timeline. He had another job he had to get to, so we knew we were trying to cram this into a small window. Once we realized that his window was closing and our construction company, who was actually following him to the next job, their window was closing, the decision became very simple. Areas we haven't done, our 16th, 17th, 18th holes we didn't touch at all. Just areas we were going to add a grass bunker and renovate the sand bunkers that are in those areas. Those areas are being looked at right now to try and finish those next year. Come back in next fall, go in and renovate those areas. Smaller projects, probably will do them in-house. Being that we're part of the Kettle Moraine, we always said we're going to find rock somewhere on this golf course, and we'd find what we call Kettle Moraine souvenirs, giant boulders. We find those all the time. This is really the first project we found gravel. Larger stone, but lots of it. It was just a battle of going back in and doing some of these areas multiple times. Sod washed out 3 times in one area. Every time we get it put back together, 3 inches of rain, 5 inches of rain. Didn't matter. It just kept continually going after it. But it's all back in. It's healing in now. Always have plan A, B, and C ready. Unfortunately, this year I threw those out really early and was way down the list from there. 5 inches of rain one day, almost 7 inches of rain another day, and in between we take a ½ inch, an inch. It was just nonstop. So some of the days the decisions were to call it completely off, just because it made more sense to do nothing because you did less damage than even go in there and do anything. You have to roll with the punches. You make a plan for perfect conditions, perfect soil, everything going forward. We always run into something. It's making sure you have that backup plan. Okay, if this happens, what are we going to do next? Always be ready for the unexpected. And when Mother Nature dumps 16 inches of rain on you, just go buy another pump. It's all we could do. We pumped water, and don't be afraid to say it's not worth going in.